He spent thousands on the woman of his dreams, and then one sentence shattered everything. Imagine this: Bangkok at night, gold lights reflecting on wet pavement after the rain, the air thick with perfume, grilled street food, incense, and exhaust from 1,000 scooters, horns honking, music pulsing from every corner, neon signs flickering in pink, blue, and purple. Sukhumvit Road alive like a living creature. Endless stream of people, tuk-tuks racing past, girls in short dresses laughing under umbrellas, bartenders shouting orders over loud bass, and beside you, a woman so beautiful she doesn't look real. 2 weeks later, you're already calling her your future wife. But there was one detail he never saw coming. His name was Daniel, 38, divorced, financially comfortable. He flew to Thailand for a reset. Sun, nightlife, beaches, neon streets glowing until 4 a.m. No responsibilities, nothing serious. That's what he told his friends back home. "I just need to breathe," he said.
Wait, are you
On his
serious?
third night,
Yes, I
he
told him we
stepped
had to
out into the
go.
chaos of Bangkok.
That's hilarious.
He walked down Sukhumvit Soi 11, the street where every bar spills music onto the sidewalk. Girls in sparkling dresses standing outside clubs, smiling, calling out in soft voices. He passed a Sok intersection, where the sky train rattles overhead and the city never sleeps. He ended up at an upscale lounge tucked behind a quiet swa. Dark wood, soft blue lighting, rooftop view of the glowing skyscrapers. That's where he saw her, Noah. She stood near the entrance, elegant black dress hugging her figure, soft voice cutting through the bass, calm smile, eyes that made you feel like the only man in the entire crazy city. She didn't chase attention. Attention came to her. They started talking right there at the bar. Easy, natural, travel stories, music, why people run away from home. She said her name was Noah. She liked quiet corners more than noisy clubs. She said Bangkok could be pure magic, but it could also drain your soul. She dreamed of something calmer one day. Simple words, but they landed straight in his chest. The next day he sent flowers, white lilies and pale roses to her hotel.
I wish we could stay here all day.
She answered with one photo and
I
3
could walk
words.
like this forever.
"You made me
too.
smile."
It
That was
feels
enough.
like a dream.
By the end of the week, they were inseparable. Morning coffee in hidden cafes near the Chao Phraya River, where long-tail boats cut through the brown water. Slow walks through the night market at Asiatique, lanterns swinging overhead, the smell of fried bananas and grilled squid, silk scarves and fake designer bags everywhere. Rooftop dinners at sky bars where the whole city glowed below like a circuit board. Glass railings, infinity pools reflecting the lights, champagne glasses clinking 60 floors above the chaos. Small gifts at first, perfume, a bracelet, flowers, thoughtful things. Then they decided to go to Pattaya, and everything exploded. The drive down was already electric, highway cutting through palm trees, then suddenly the ocean appeared. They arrived as the sun was setting. Beach road lit up like a carnival, palm trees wrapped in fairy lights, bars with open fronts blasting music straight onto the sand, scooters weaving between tourists. But the real madness started when night fully hit. Walking Street in Pattaya, the most famous strip in the world, neon signs screaming from every building, hundreds of bars packed side by side. Go-go clubs with girls dancing on stages, laser lights cutting through smoke, music so loud it vibrates in your chest. Street performers juggling fire, vendors selling glowing toys, the smell of beer, perfume, and seafood everywhere. Crowds flowing like a river,
To many more nights like
tourists,
this.
locals, girls in tiny dresses laughing, guys with drinks in hand. Noah took him to her favorite spots, a rooftop bar overlooking the entire walking street, wind blowing warm, city pulsing below like a heartbeat. Another night they sat at a beach bar right on the sand, waves gently slapping the shore, fairy lights strung between palm trees, live band playing slow Thai pop,
Perfect.
ocean
They
air,
suit you.
expensive cocktails with glowing ice cubes, private tables with the best view, seafood dinners where one bill could cover someone's rent back in America for months. Then came the
I just
jewelry,
got back. It was a long
designer
day, but I
shoes,
think we found everything.
gold chains,
I'll call you later
matching
tonight.
bracelets, earrings that cost more than his car payment. Thousands disappeared in days. But Daniel wasn't just spending money. He was
beautiful
building a
up here.
future. He told
you
himself
could
this
see this
wasn't
view.
showing off. This was care.
Miss you.
This was proving he was different from every other man she had met. He wanted to be permanent. He called his friends in the States and said the words out loud. I think I found my future wife. Future wife. 2 words that felt completely real in the moment. There were signs, small ones,
What
the
if we
kind
take
you
it down
explain
tomorrow?
away when you're
Just
falling
you and
hard.
me. See where the day takes us.
She avoided
I would
talking
love
about
that.
family. Her answers were always short, always graceful, always vague. She preferred dim lighting even during the day. She gently dodged spontaneous daytime plans, then made up for it with such warm affection that he felt guilty for even noticing. Once, at dinner in a quiet beachside restaurant, he asked about her childhood.
It's beautiful.
She
isn't it?
smiled,
All
looked
the
down at her
lights
glass
and
and
the
said
water.
softly, "Some
I'm
stories
glad we
are
came out
better
tonight.
told later." Beautiful line, perfect deflection. He ignored it because the feeling was too strong. The chemistry was too real. Mystery felt romantic, not dangerous. They kept exploring.
Look at
One
this
night they
view.
walked the entire length of Walking Street
It's
again.
incredible.
Neon reflecting
I
in
know, I can't
puddles,
believe we're actually
music
here.
changing every 10 meters, girls calling out from bar doors, the energy so thick you could almost touch it. Another night they went to a famous rooftop club with a swimming pool hanging over the ocean, people dancing in the water, city lights stretching to infinity, until the afternoon in the hotel lobby in Pattaya. He came down earlier than expected. Noah was standing at the front desk, talking to an older Thai man. Her voice was sharp, nothing like
not
the
safe.
soft tone he knew.
I am telling you again,
No
it is not
elegance,
safe here.
no floating
You must
smile, just stress and irritation.
You should try the skewers.
Daniel
They are
slowed
fresh
down.
off the grill.
He heard his own name, then a word repeated twice, a word he
Stop
didn't
playing games.
understand.
Where did she go?
The older man noticed him first.
I don't know what you
His
mean.
face changed instantly.
Please.
Not fear,
Why did you come back?
pity.
I told you it
Daniel
was
walked
dangerous.
closer. "What's going on?"
Noah.
he asked.
Where is he?
The man looked at him and said in broken English, You don't know?" Daniel tried to laugh, but it came out nervous. "Know what?"
We were chasing something
Silence for
luminous,
half a second.
unstable.
Then the
A
man said
blur
it
of neon
quietly,
nights,
almost
soft
reluctantly. Noah was born a man. The world stopped. Everything flashed at once. The flowers, the gold chains, the rooftop dinners with the city sparkling below, the nights on Walking Street, the phone calls, the words, future wife. The entire fantasy he had built in 2 weeks. No shouting, no drama, just marble floors, soft piano music in the background, and the sound of his own heartbeat hammering in his ears. Noah turned. For one single second, her Her perfect mask slipped. Then it returned. Daniel didn't hear what she said next. He just walked out. The Pattaya heat hit him like a wall. Scooters screamed past. Street vendors shouted. Music pulsed from Walking Street just a block away. The city kept living like nothing had happened. Neon still flashing, bars still full, waves still rolling onto the beach. That night they met one last time. Neutral restaurant. No candles, no ocean view, no illusions. He asked only one question. How long were you going to keep this from me? Noah looked at him for a long time before answering. I was afraid. He asked if any of it had been real. She said yes. Maybe she even believed it. Daniel left Thailand 2 days early. No scene, no revenge. He just packed his bags and disappeared. Months later, he could finally talk about it without his hands shaking. Not as the time I got tricked by a Thai ladyboy, but as the time I wanted a dream so badly, I paid not to wake up. Because the real twist wasn't that Noah was born male. The real twist was how fast he had fallen in love with an idea and how much he was willing to ignore to keep that idea alive. He had been deceived. That part is true. But he had also deceived himself first. He saw what he wanted to see. He spent what he wanted to spend. He believed what he needed to believe. And that's what makes this story hit so hard. Because it's not just about Thailand. It's not just about one shocking revelation in the hotel lobby. It's about how quickly any of us can trade truth for feeling when we're lonely enough and hopeful enough at the same time. Attraction is not evidence. Intensity is not intimacy. Generosity is not proof of love. And mystery is not always depth. Sometimes it's just missing information wrapped in expensive packaging. Daniel learned that the hard way and paid thousands for the lesson. If this story hit you, hit subscribe. Next time we're going even deeper into another wild real-life case where paradise, romance, and deception collide. And that one gets even crazier. And tell me in the comments, was Daniel only deceived? Or did he deceive himself first? Because that question changes everything.